why there's this thing about taking out the bins.
There is a way out.
And I'm like 22 and I'm still worried about making friends.
Sliders. It's a must.
Veggie fingers and babies.
Please wash your clothes.
Yeah,
because that's not on. Just suffer inside.
Yeah, there's like eggshells around the bin.
Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back. Today we are doing a like fun, serious kind of video. We've already filmed it, by the way. We're just in it all at the end because we're useless. We're doing a Uni Dilemmas video with the one and only Dani.
Hi.
And you already know who I am. My name is Gaya, of course. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I also go to the Uni of Leicester.
Gang.
I study French and Spanish.
French and Espanol. Sorry, I don't know what keys. What am I? See?
Yeah, so I'm in my third year, but it's a year abroad, so I've got another year.
Yeah, I'm so jealous. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, no, it's been good.
Cool.
It's been good so far.
What's like your favourite thing that you're about? It can be about your course or it can be about your year abroad. Like, what's the best thing?
Travelling. Just being able to see different cities.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Where are you off to next?
Spain.
Okay, cool. We have known each other for ages, but like we haven't known each other. We've known of each other like because we went to the same primary school. So it's nice to like, you know, it's nice to know you.
Yeah, it's like rekindle.
Yeah, rekindle a friendship we never had at the beginning. Living at university is very different to living with your siblings and your family at home. So the first one, which I think is really important, what do you do if you don't like your housemate?
It is a very sticky situation.
Yeah.
You have to be civil. Like, you can't be fighting.
Yeah.
So like, if you've got any problems, like, resolve them.
Yeah.
Talk to them.
When you're friends with someone, it's so different to seeing them every day at university and then living with them as well, because there might be a few things that actually like really annoy you about what they do or whatever.
Yeah, you don't know someone until you actually live with them, I think.
Yeah, 100%. You don't want to make it awkward for your other housemates as well, depending how many you have. Like, I've lived in houses of 4, houses of 5, I'm currently in a house of 4. There are going to be times, it's inevitable, where everyone has arguments and disagreements about things, and it's just about talking it out as well.
It's like, even if it's not deep, like, you will have, like, even if it's a cleaning thing, we'll get onto the cleaning.
Yeah, cleaning is a big fight issue, honestly.
But like, do you know what I mean? You fight with your family when you're at home, so you're gonna fight with your housemates. It's normal. As long as you deal with it in a mature way, you'll be fine. Because
at the end of the day, you're all paying rent for the rest of the year as well, so you don't want to be living in an environment where you hate it. So I want my house like environment to be as comfortable as possible, and then if you have a problem with someone, try and communicate across to them. If they don't get it, that's on them. At least you've done your part. Like, that's what I always say with any situation.
So how do you tell someone to take out the bins, or, you know, they haven't done the dishes, there's like a pile? So if your housemates or whoever is just not being clean and the house is a mess, what do you do?
I don't know why there's this thing about taking out the bins.
Guys, come on, you just need to do it. Like,
I don't get it. Like, in first year, like, one of the girls I lived with, like, there's like eggshells around the bin.
Oh no.
Like, the bin was there, but the eggshells were on the side. It's like, why did you it's not hard to just pick it up. It's not hard to go and physically, I think she just chucked it from the other side of the room. So I was just like, I think it's just informing them, like, look, you need to just do it.
Dedicate a day to be like, guys, we're all gonna do cleaning. Because that way it's not just one person doing it, you're all doing it together. So
in our house, we always divvy up, like, someone does the kitchen, like the kitchen, like the hob, the surfaces, and that means they take the bin out as well. Someone's hoovering the living room lounge, someone does the bathroom, and then like another person's just like finishing off the last jobs as well. But we had a cleaning rota in third year, but I don't know why.
I just feel like you don't stick to it.
No, people don't stick to it. I think it's just like, we're adults now. Like, why would you be living in a dump?
Just take the responsibility. If you've not done it in a while, do it. And if you've been doing it a lot, just be like to your mate, like, yo, can you take the bins out? Or even be like, can you help me take the bins out?
See, then you lure
So if
them
you're in the kitchen together,
like, yo, can we do the bins? Or you can be like, I want to take the bins out, can you change the bin liner? And then it's easy.
Just share it out, honestly.
Yeah.
How do you cope with food for every day? Do you plan your meals?
Okay, first year, I didn't know how to cook. Should I tell you what my meals were? Do you want to know? It was like veggie fingers and baked beans. I'm not even kidding.
So like oven food.
Oven food, yeah. My biggest excuse, and I always say this, is because my kitchen was a dump. Like, it's physically impossible, because it was, like I said, leading back to the previous point, no one ever cleaned the kitchen and stuff. It wasn't a nice environment, and I'd literally take all my stuff whenever I wanted to cook to Ankeeta's flat and go, and I'd be like, my kitchen is so clapped. Were you pretty on it, like, from first year?
Yeah, I think I have been. Like, I know my housemates will probably know this. I like to bulk cook so that I don't have to cook often, because Cooking can be long, honestly, especially after you're tired after a long day of uni. Just cook a bit extra sometimes. I find that's quite good because then you just got boxes of food that you just heat up.
Yeah.
So I don't like meal prep in the sense that I'm like, okay, this day I'm eating this. It's not strict. It's just more like, just cook a bit more when you have the time to cook.
There's no harm in eating out as well.
Yeah.
Like, it depends on what your budget is. Like, everyone's budget is very different. Everyone's financial situation is very different. So if you see that your housemates are always ordering food or they're always getting takeouts and you're not able to afford it, like, it's just food at the end of the day. It's gonna come out the other end. Like, it's not really not that deep if you feel like that. Or, you know, you can get your backup like oven food as well.
Yeah, oven food is a must when you can't be bothered to cook, but then you don't have money to get a takeaway.
Yeah.
Oven food is really good. Cooking with your friends, if you like similar food, then like that obviously splits the cooking and the costs as well.
Like, I'm pretty sure the food that we made like rice and a few curries. It took us ages because we were making like a full-on Tamil meal, you know, like you know how it goes. But like we did have a portion each for ourselves afterwards anyway.
Yeah, we took leftovers home. Yeah, and my housemate had some as well.
Yeah, so we literally had so much leftovers. I think that's like the perks of like cooking and stuff. So yeah, that's definitely something that you should be doing. I could talk about food all day. Maybe we should have done a whole video about food. Yeah. The next one is top 5 things to take to uni.
Sliders. It's a must. Honestly, you don't know how dirty the floors are at your accommodation. Going from like the toilet and shower in the kitchen.
Disgusting.
Just please, sliders.
People who walk bare feet in like student uni, I'm like, bro, you don't know what has been on the floor. Yeah, literally. There's like food on the floor. There's, I don't know what kind of fluids will be on the floor. Like, it's just awful. My top one is a good cozy dressing gown. Uni accommodation, okay, if you're on student accommodation it's fine, but when you move into houses and flats and stuff, you are going to be stingy and you are going to be saving money on the heat. But you need a good dressing gown just to keep you warm. Medicine, because you will get a cold, especially with COVID. Oh my god, yeah. Like, I brought like vapor rub, strepsils, paracetamol, just like, you will need it, and like having to go out to get it when you're ill is just not the one. Bring it with you to uni and you'll thank yourself for it. Yeah, literally. For me, this is a bit of a weird one, but it's to do with food, like a nice big pot. Oh, yeah. Big pot where you can make one pot meals. Yeah. I've got this nice pot that I'm in love with and I take good care of it like it's my baby. So something that reminds you of home, because obviously you might be really far from home. I like to do like a photo wall, so printing out pictures. For you might just be like something from your bedroom from home, but yeah, something just like a sentimental thing. Yeah, I got a Polaroid for one of my birthdays from my friends, and I'm so grateful for that because I take pictures from it. And you got a Polaroid too, don't you? Yeah. So like that's a really nice thing to have because you can just take pictures and you can like stick them up on your wall, and so it's like a nice thing to have. So. Or even get like a disposable for uni, and it'll be so nice to like look back on it. Yeah, definitely. I think there's like pictures that you can get like instantly. It's just so nice. I really want to join a society, but I don't want to go alone. Sometimes I'm just like, just go. If it's something that you're interested in, just go, and you're gonna make friends when you get there. And then you'll end up going with them as well. Say you don't know anyone else, say you're like on the group chat for the society, maybe just like DM someone, or even just pop in the group chat like, oh, who's going to this, do you want to meet beforehand, like just like outside the venue, just so that you're with someone going in, so you don't feel like completely alone. Honestly, if you don't put yourself out there, you won't like get what you want. Like for example, when I did Bollywood dance and when we were doing like the team stuff, for some reason like half the people on the team, like a few of them were friends already who managed to get on the team, but like none of my friends that I knew. I had one friend that I knew like because she does medicine as well. Like it was weird for me because I was like, oh my god, everyone's got their friends already, and I'm like 22 and I'm still worried about making friends, you know. Like it was daunting for me as well. I was kind of like, well, the things that we all have in common is that we all like Bollywood dance. Or just drag another friend, even if they're not interested. Like, just so that you have someone so that you can then go with other people the next time. They might find it interesting as well and actually want to join. So, yeah, you never know. Like, I think it's like one of those things that you never know until you try. Yeah. I think it's like the build up to that, which is the scariest part. And that's with anything in life, I think. So just do it, as Nike says. Yeah, listen to Nike. I hate my course. What do I do? This is a big one. Do you know anyone who's taken the course and not wanted to do it anymore? Yeah, kind of. Okay. So there is a way out. Yeah, there is a way out. Like, you're not stuck. Talk to your like module leaders, talk to people in your department, see what they can do. Maybe it's the modules that you don't enjoy, so maybe you can just change modules. Like definitely get into contact with uni, but you can still change courses. Like it's never too late. Like especially if you're on first year, like you can still change. So. Yeah, like we have like academic tutors, we've got personal tutors and stuff like that. Also speak to your friends, like because they might throw some sense into you, like whether you actually like the course or not, and they know you like maybe a little bit more than you might know yourself as well. And it's not bad if you decide to change course or drop out or whatever, because what's the point of pursuing something if you really hate it? you're just gonna like, it's gonna just affect you like mentally as well. You're not gonna enjoy it. You're not gonna get any happiness out of it as well.
Honestly, just do something you enjoy, even if it does mean that you have to drop out.
Anything you take on in life, there's gonna be stuff that you like and there's gonna be stuff that you don't like. With any job, any profession, like there's gonna be loads of perks and things that you hate. So it's just a case of like figuring out whether you actually want to do that or not, and whether it makes you happy. You need to be doing things that make you happy at the end of the day. So that's the most important thing, I think.
My flatmate is so loud. How do I tell them to be quiet?
I think we've all had that loud flatmate, that loud housemate. I remember in first year, like if they were being loud, like, you know, if there was a party happening upstairs and I was just trying to get to sleep, I just ignore it. Like that was literally my response. Pretend it doesn't happen.
Just suffer in silence.
Yeah, suffer in silence. Well, I don't know, what would you do?
If it's like a one-off or like twice, like leave it, I'd say. But if it's happening consistently, like I don't know, music every night or something, you gotta talk to them, because I'm sure you're not the only one. Like, you know, your other housemates are probably thinking the same.
Guy, just keep it chill and put a few kisses at the end of the message, or a few emojis.
Just address the situation in a mature way, and then go from there, I guess.
Yeah, and if they're still not doing it, then just go and fight them.
Get your boxing gloves on. Do
I do my laundry at home, or do I pay £5 for second laundry? What do you do in first year when you're living in student accom?
I must admit, I did go.
Yeah. Like the suitcase I had in first year was humongous, and I just chucked everything in there, and every time I went home it was like, but here you go, here's the laundry that you're gonna do.
You're going home every 2 months, please wash your clothes.
Yeah,
because that's not on.
I think in first year I did use circuit laundry once.
Yeah, I use it once.
I think it ruined like some of my socks and stuff, because circuit laundry is so crap. You don't know whose clothes have been in those public, like, honestly, I think the concept of it for me is just so disgusting.
It's a struggle.
It is actually bringing back bad memories. I'm so glad I don't have to go there anymore.
Someone owes me money. How do I ask them? So this could be for like Uber, food, or like communal stuff for the house.
I think on Uber you can do that split thing. Split my fare.
A good one. It does charge like 20p or something.
Oh yeah, it does. I've recently had to ask people for money. It's basically because I've forgotten. Like I paid for this Uber and it was really expensive, and I was like looking through my bank stuff and I was like, oh my god, like they owe me like a £5 each or something. But you have to be like, hey, like I know it's been like a week, but please can you owe me like £5 for this Uber on this date? And I always find it's helpful to explain what they're paying for as well if they've forgotten. So say if I say like the Uber was 20 quid and we all pay £5, and they know like I'm not scamming them or charging them interest or some rubbish like that. So that's what I do.
Well, it depends. Like if you're friends with them, you could always be like, okay, I'll get this Uber and can you get the Uber next week?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
And obviously Uber prices can differ. But if you're not too fast, then that's a good way. No one's gonna message you be like, oh, I owe you this money, shall I pay you? I mean, I might do.
I make a note of it on my phone. That's important as well.
If you want your money at the end of the day, you gotta ask for it.
I think asking for money is such a weird thing, but it's like you're asking for your own money back, so why is it weird? Like why is it like a myth?
What would you do if it was like a friend of a friend, or like someone you don't really know?
Maybe message the friend of the friend who they're friends with, or whatever way. Like if it was your friend, I'd tell you like, oh, by the way, Danny, like so and so owes me money, like could you just let them know? Like if I'm not friends with them, so it's easier on my part, and then you can just communicate that across. Like I've definitely been in situations where it's been said on the group chat like, oh guys, can you transfer me for gas? And I've just literally missed the chat itself, and I've like misread it or whatever. They've messaged me personally like, oh please can you pay? I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I completely missed it on the chat. Like, it's not because I don't want to pay you. So it's your money, or it's your parents' money, or it's your student finance, and it's important, it's for your living as well. So just make sure you ask, otherwise if you don't ask, you don't get.
That's like all our questions, so hopefully we've helped you. Obviously we're not like some uni professional.
And if you have any problems and more questions about uni, what do you do?
Oh, I was gonna say we could do a part 2.
Oh yeah, we could do a part 2 in the summer 2022. But what could they also do?
Sorry, what was the question? Oh, comment down below. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Like, comment, subscribe, and I don't know why I keep doing this. What is this? You got nice nails, I've got child nails. Wow, did you see that focus? Oh my god, you have really nice hands. Correct.
Guys, if you know any agents,
then
let me up.
let Daddy know. Like, comment and subscribe. If you've got questions, do let us know, and we are obviously the helping hand, the big sisters that you never had. That is what we are.
Oh, agony aunties.
Oh, agony aunties. Stumble aunties. Auntie?
They'll be like, whose daughter is that?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you off to your parents.
And we'll see you when we next see you.
Yes.